Last night, I had the most spectacular dream. There were a lot of colors, a lot of animation of the colors, like a string of colors and the rainbow colors, and they formed objects of silhouettes of people in love that turned to hearts, and they made out words that I can't quite remember what the words were. Um, but it was so fantastic. But it moved so fast. I tried to slow it down so I can soak some of it in, but I couldn't keep up with it. I wonder if it has anything to do with the super worm moon that we're having right now. It's a worm moon. Yeah, you know what that means? The worms come out tonight. Actually, I looked it up, and worm moon means that, around this time, the ground is thawing out, spring is coming, and the worms can actually move back up to the surface. So, might be a lot of worms out tonight. I was gonna touch on the Michael Jackson thing again, but I think I'll just leave him alone. Leave that alone. It ain't my business. I don't give a fart anymore about that stuff. But what I do care about is my creativity. I've had somewhat of a block, but then my whole life has been a big old writer's block. Not really a block. I'm so scattered all the time that it's hard for me to focus on one thing in particular. Everything is fleeting. All my thoughts, as wonderful as they can be, they come through and it's like, wow, that's a good idea. And it's gone. It's like, what the fuck? So I'm going to start recording myself, talking to my phone, to my camera, and hopefully something comes out of that. And if I have a good thought and I speak it, I have it on tape. And then I can go back and, build upon the great idea, embellish or whatever. And I'll post some of these videos. Some videos I won't post because there may be nothing at all that comes to mind. So a friend of mine keeps encouraging me to make these videos, so I'm gonna do it. I need to, because I feel like it's the start of something, could be the start of something great, something awesome, something meaty fucking ochre. But I'm okay with that. Mediocre is good. It's better than nothing. So as I reach to the sky and try to find something creative from my mind, something so sublime or not, I'm just gonna do it because I like to talk. I like running my mouth, flapping my chaps, and a lot of people just get tired of hearing me talk. So I'm gonna talk to everybody. If you want to hear it, I'm right here. If not, then whoop de fucking do. I don't care. Um, I crack me up. Right now, I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. I have a garden that I'm trying to start. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to show what I'm working on here. As soon as I figure out how to flip this around. Can I flip it while I'm in it? I can't. I don't think. Okay. So I decided this year to start my garden inside. And I don't know what I'm going to do. A lot of this is experimental. Thinking about leaving the sugar daddy plants in this planter, letting it grow out, adding a little more soil, and then routing each or all the plants up in a different direction on like a fence or something. So I think that'll be pretty cool. It's kind of hard doing this. Maybe I'll learn how to edit. This is some sage. And over here I have some onions and cucumber, stuff like that. And then these are probably too early, but they're beans or whatever. And this is the orange bell pepper that I bought. I decided to throw the seeds in a little container or whatever. And I have more sage here that I use egg carton. I'll figure out how to put that in eventually. And outside, that's my garden space. The birds over there fighting for a worm or trying to get some nookie or something. I don't know what's going on there. But it is springtime. Everybody's humping. There's more plants. I got broccoli here that looks like a total mess. It's all intertwined, but I'm trying to let it. I sit it out for like a couple hours at a time to try to let it harden a little bit and get used to being outside, so I can set them out. Could be a total failure, but I'll see about that later. This is my other space that I'm working on. The soil is terrible, so I'm gonna hit up Home Depot or somewhere and augment that. And it's hard to estimate where I'm pointing this thing without being able to see. But I planted a cherry tree, and I think with the cherries, you got to have 2 cherry trees to actually produce. So I'm gonna have to find another variety. That one is a Bing cherry, a sweet variety. So I think I need another sweet variety. I'm not sure. I gotta look that up. But all in all, I like playing in the dirt. I like gardening. And these are, it's another setup I have here. That's kale and pak choy. Had some last year. It came out pretty good, so I'll do it again. I apologize for my sinus irritation, so I might make the sound swallowing snot or whatever. It's all gravy. You just recycle it, send it back down, let it come back up, filter through, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's my little garden setup that I haven't quite finished yet, but I'm a little excited about it. I'm trying to make sure that everything doesn't get killed by frost or whatever. But I think that is about it today. I want to talk to young people pretty soon. I need to draw an outline on different topics, but I think I'm going to address some of the issues that our young people face, some of the pressures that they face, and whether it's peer pressure or bullying or being bullied or just trying to fit in overall. I want the young people to know that we all have gone through the pressures of life and different things in school, and kids may pick on you or you may pick on them, or heartbreak with your little boyfriend or girlfriend. It's all normal, it's all natural, and it's all going to happen. There's no way around it. But when I get it laid out, I'll come back and do a video on that, because I think it's important if young people will listen to help them get outside of themselves sometimes, because kids get depressed over some things that adults may laugh at, because we know that it's not the end of the world. You get over it eventually. But I think we as adults need to pay attention to the young folks and remind them, even though they don't like to listen, they think we're archaic and dinosaurs and we don't know what it's like to be 15 or 16 or whatever. But I'm still going to talk about it. I hope it comes out the way I want it to. But it was brought to my attention recently, about this one particular young man who's struggling a little bit. So I'll see if I can get that out within the next week. I think it'll be cool, and we'll see where it goes. Anyway, I need to get up and do something productive. I will get back to the world shortly. Have a blessed day.